Hello, my name is Dr. Jennifer Smith. I'm here today on behalf of Dr. King and Golden Period. Today, we would like to focus on the following: teaching parents how to be advocates for the child's needs in nursery or preschool environments. Did you know that when you are actively involved in your child's nursery or preschool environment, that the quality of care for your child in this environment increases? For many children, their parents are so busy and overwhelmed with work that they are so very tired when picking up them from nursery or preschool that they simply don't take the time to check on them, other than the time that they are dropping them off in the mornings or picking them up in the afternoons. Although most teachers and school administrators are wonderful, they will add an extra amount of attention and care to your child when they know that you will randomly check on your child throughout the school day. That's why it's important that you also be an advocate for your child by physically checking on them outside of the times that you are taking them to school or picking them up. Not only will your added attention let your child's nursery or preschool know that you are supportive of your child, but it will also benefit your child. Your advocacy and attention will help your child feel more secure when they are not with you and help them realize that even when you're not with them at school, you will always be supported by checking on them when your schedule permits. When you are actively checking on your child at nursery or preschool, it helps eliminate any stress for the day that your child may be experiencing by being away from you. Because most babies and young children go through a phase of detachment from their parents when beginning nursery or preschool, the more that you're able to randomly check on them, the less stressed your child will be when in a school environment, because they will eventually understand that you will always come back to pick them up at the end of the day. When you're actively involved as an advocate in your child's nursery or preschool, you'll also be supporting the needs of the school if needed. As you're ensuring that your child is properly being cared for, your advocacy for your child can also be in the form of a volunteer at your child's school if they need your support. Not only will your voluntary support and involvement at the school be welcomed by most teachers and school officials, imagine how happy your child will be to have your presence in their classroom or environment of care. As you're advocating for your child to ensure that they are properly being fed, cared for, and engaged in learning activities, make sure that your involvement is not too overwhelming for the school or your child. What you don't want to create is a helicopter relationship in which your child's nursery or preschool feels that you lack support in the care provided to your child. Don't be a parent that checks on your child daily by going to the school, because this behavior will create a level of distrust between you and your child's nursery or preschool environment. To ensure that you have a level of confidence in your child's nursery or preschool, make sure that you've done your job to check on all aspects of your child's school before you enroll them in the particular setting. By checking the school beforehand to ensure that it meets your needs as a parent and that it will also meet your baby or young child's needs, you will be able to work efficiently throughout the day with little worries about the care of your child. However, even with the best nurseries and preschools, it's still essential that you randomly, possibly once per month, check on the status of your child by either dropping by the school when your child does not know that you are coming, or by scheduling or attending a parent-teacher conference. Your nursery or preschool should be able to provide you with a milestone report of your child's monthly achievements and developments, as well as a list of skills that they need to continue working on to improve developmentally, academically, behaviorally, or psychologically. It's also important that both parents attend the parent-teacher conferences to show support for your child's learning progress or discussions for areas of improvement. If your child is old enough, at least by the age of 5, they should be included in the parent-teacher conferences to voice their opinions about the school and the learning process. You might think that a 5-year-old is too young to voice their opinion, but you'll be surprised regarding the insight they can provide about their learning process to all the adults supporting and involved in their learning. If your child is 5 years of age or older, they will be able to voice who their favorite friends are within the school, state their favorite books, and explain what they might not like about the school. Your child's opinions and viewpoints matter, so as you're an advocate for their learning, make sure that if they are old enough, you and your child's teachers and school officials are taking into account what they are verbalizing and feeling within their school environment. When your child knows that you are advocating for them at their school by being supportive and involved in their learning process, it improves their learning and will also help keep them more focused. Why? Because they will realize that their parents will always come to their school environment to check on their well-being and academic performance. Your presence and involvement in their school will promote their academic learning and progress as you continue to be both an advocate and supporting parent.